Welcome everybody, welcome to another episode of Living in Japan, and today we are in Nagano, Japan, and we are heading to a temple. It's called Zenkōji temple, and I'm going to show you some footage of the temple, and we're going to be talking a little bit about it. And but look at this place. It's beautiful. There's a pagoda over there. Hopefully you guys can see it, red in the distance, right there. So the temple is in that direction and it's huge. We already drove all around it, and it's big, it's massive, the whole area. So we're gonna be taking some footage, and I'm gonna be doing some voiceover about it. I hope you enjoy our trip. Stay tuned for more. Check out my playlist. Don't forget to subscribe, hit a like button, and all my videos are categorized in playlists, so check it out. Next adventures, this playlist is going to continue for 4 years. So not only that, but we're going to be merging it with some motor blogging with my new motorcycle. I think the next trip is going to be to Fuji, so stay tuned for that one. I hope you guys enjoy. Give me any feedback if you like the camera angles, anything that you can provide that is helpful to make these videos better for you. Thank you, and let's see what's in there. Well, everybody, you saw that parking lot. It was completely empty. Of course, get to Japan and COVID is happening, and this is during the week, and it's early in the morning, and there was nobody here, and it was fantastic. We are approaching the grounds, and there's so much. That pagoda that you saw at the beginning while I was filming, that is a museum. There is the Buddhist temple, the main hall here, and many artifacts that can be dated almost 2,000 years ago. So we're gonna be walking and talking. I didn't want to, in this type of videos, I don't want to be talking to you guys from at that moment, because I like to enjoy it. So I just put the camera on my chest or on the selfie stick, and I just go around and I enjoy myself. But these areas, the temple, I will call it the compound, it's huge. We didn't even get to do the entire thing because some of the areas were closed due to COVID, etc. But here we are approaching the main hall. Not a lot of people approach the compound or the entire temple area from the angle that we did. We drove around, and there was many parking lots, and you will see where the main gate would be, which will be the area that technically we should be, most people go through, and we will show you here eventually. But it is absolutely beautiful. The day was perfect for it, and we really enjoyed it. Now, I did some research on this temple before we arrived, and some of the information that I'm going to be providing to you guys as the video progresses, I pull from some sources, and I'm going to put those sources in the description below. And I'm just going to be echoing what I read there, and my experience here. And as you can see, the little kiddos with their little hats, it is a school day, so there's a school nearby, and you can see when they come in field trips, and they usually wear the matching hats. This right here is the main hall, and we're gonna go inside. Sadly, I did not get to do footage inside because they won't allow that, but I will be giving a description of what happens inside and why it's so important for the Japanese people, this whole area. As we approach different areas here, you're gonna see how big this place is, and right now on the side of that main hall, there is this bell, and it's super important. You guys can read there. But it was built in the 1600s.
The temple itself has a route inside. You go under this tunnel, and you're supposed to find the key to enlightenment as you go into this tunnel. It's extremely dark, like you cannot see anything in front of you. Through the tunnel, you're supposed to be dragging your right hand, along the wall until you find the key. But the whole thing is to be quiet, find yourself. When you emerge from the tunnel, there's a mirror, and it's supposed to be you reborn. You find yourself reborn. The rooms in there are stunning, with gold chandelier-like structures, and Buddhas everywhere. It's really, really pretty. It's my family right there in the front.
So right here, you guys can see this big gate. This structure is actually a gate. It's on the south side of the main hall, which is the building that we just came through, and it's called the Sanmon Gate. It dates back to 1750, and it's designated important cultural properties. Can be entered and houses a statue of Monju Bodhisattva. Oh my goodness! And then 4 heavenly kings. You can get to the second story of the gate. We were not allowed. It was closed. But outside the gate, you can see a couple statues and the guardians of the temple. So you have a pair of neo guardians at the temple, and when you walk through, it brings you to another area. And in this area is beautiful too. There's small little shrines all around the area. And as I walk the grounds and you enjoy the view, I want to tell you a little bit about the importance of this temple and the whole area. And so most towns and big cities in Japan are based, they were born and they got developed because, you know, they were either castle towns or harbor towns or temple towns. And that's what basically started the big cities in Tokyo and Nagano, Kyoto, etc. Well, Nagano is a temple town. So this is one of the most important Buddhist temples in Japan, period. It's one of the oldest as well. It was founded in the 7th century. This is in the 600s. And it's pretty wild because Buddhism made it to Japan all the way from India through the Korean Peninsula in the 6th century. So it wasn't until the 600s where this temple was started or was originated. And there is an original statue in that is hidden from the public, that was brought in the 7th century. And so this statue, nobody can see it. There is a duplicate statue that every about 6 years they let people see it for about a whole week. I think it was 2 weeks, but every 6 years is when they do that. As you can see now, we're walking past, going towards the other gate, and you're gonna start seeing vendors. You can buy little Japanese souvenirs, and then they have foods and trinkets. There's actually regular streets all around here in housing development. So you're gonna see houses in it's a little town. Is beautiful. This gets really busy during the weekends, for what I'm told. Luckily, we came in the weekend, but of course, this temple was super important in the development of the entire area, and Nagano as a whole is pretty big. Now, the main hall, which we saw, the big structure over there, that was not built until 1700s. The 1707 was actually when it was built, and of course has a bunch of Buddhist statues inside. It's beautiful. It has the underground passage, which I explained earlier, is quite stunning. And as we walk down this road, obviously this one doesn't allow any vehicles here, but as we walk down, you can see all the vendors and all the restaurants and different things that you can do. You can do quick shopping in here. Is really, really nice. The people are extremely nice. Here down on the right hand side, I'm gonna take you to where the main hall used to be, and this is the main hall that it was built in the 600s. It resided here, but in 1700s they moved it to what the main hall currently is. All this is a residential area, so people actually live behind or in this area, and the shops that you see are, those are the back of potential residential areas. That is pretty common here in Japan, where you see sometimes they have their homes upstairs. As we're walking to this other gate, this is yet another gate in the area. Like I mentioned, this place is pretty big. And this gate is a little bit newer compared to the other gates. This one is only, I believe, is slightly over 100 years old. And when I say new, it's not that new, obviously, but it is pretty awesome. And it was built to protect the whole temple. And when you say temple, you're not talking about just the main hall. This whole area is considered the temple, and it has two protectors. There was a big fire that destroyed a lot of the stuff, and that's pretty normal to see in a lot of the places that we've been. Oh man, look how beautiful this is. All these are houses, and they have shrines in front of their houses and everything. It's really nice. We're having a blast at this point. But I digress. It is pretty normal for structures to have been, attacked by a fire. And for what we have been seeing in Japan, that is not uncommon at all. Beautiful structures were lost. But everything was built out of wood. But thinking about that main hall being built in the 1700s out of wood, and is still standing. A lot of the pagodas that are older than that, they're still standing. And of course, through the war and everything, a lot of these places are still standing for hundreds and hundreds of years. As you can see, you see the car passing by. This whole area is so spectacular. Here we are kind of in leaving the temple area. We came back through the gate, and but we hang a left. So this is west of the main hall. Sadly, some of the areas were closed to the public because of their holidays. So Japanese call their holidays their days off. So it's not like in America. In the United States, we call a holiday a specific holiday, which Japan has specific holidays as well. But if a store says that they're going to close on every single Tuesday, that is what they consider their holiday. As we walk back, didn't record this portion earlier. This is on the south side. We get to see this urn, and it's ginormous. So you pay, I think it's like $1 or whatnot, and you get to start these these little incense, and then you throw it in there, and then you use the smoke to bathe in the smoke, and that gives you good luck and fortune. So that's what we did here. It was pretty cool experience. Hey everybody, so this concludes our trip today. I hope you guys enjoy. I know it's a short video, maybe future me do your edits, but we went into the Buddhist temple. We came anew, did the trip in there. It was awesome. I wish I could have taken footage of that for you guys. This whole area is so beautiful, and some of the structure here in the Buddhist temple, and the stone and the carvings are here since the 600s. I mean, it's pretty impressive, very humbling to come here. Very peaceful area. It's really good. And then towards the end, you guys saw we did the take this incense, and then you just put it in there. You just get that smoke on you for good health and good fortune. So hopefully I get some of that for myself. So I'm gonna roll some more footage, but I think that's it for me with the talking. I hope you guys enjoy it. Stay tuned for more. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys. Of course, I want to take this opportunity to thank you if you made it this far in the video. I know this one is one of the longest ones I've done so far. Thank you for watching. Hope you have enjoyed our trip to this beautiful temple, the Zenkōji temple in Nagano, Japan. Please make sure you subscribe. It helps the channel, helps me continuing. It helps me continuing doing these type of things. I really enjoy doing these videos. Hit that subscribe button, please. The like button, and leave comments. What part of Japan have you been to? Which ones do you enjoy the most? What do you recommend for me to go and take a look at? It doesn't only have to be Japan. It could be anywhere in Asia. Since I have the opportunity to perhaps go to those places. So thank you for watching again. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Check out all my content that is in different playlists, so you can just go specific to that playlist that suits you the best and just binge watch. There's hundreds of videos in my channel. Thank you for watching.